We continue to follow breaking news in the 11 Alive newsroom. Rudy Giuliani is now in Atlanta. He's charged with 13 criminal counts in the election interference indictment out of Fulton County. Here's a look at the plane CNN is reporting Giuliani traveled on. It arrived at DeKalb Peachtree Airport in Chamblee right around 11 o'clock. Mr. Giuliani got into a black SUV headed to the Fulton County Courthouse. That's about a 12-mile drive. It's where we find 11 Alive's Molly Oak right now. All eyes out for this black SUV. Could arrive at any moment, Molly.
And Cheryl, that's why I'm still off camera, because we're trying to give our camera a clear shot if and when this SUV does arrive. Now, for some perspective, we had a crew at the airport awaiting Rudy Giuliani's arrival. They already arrived here at the courthouse about 15 to 20 minutes ago. So all these media are lined up, anxiously awaiting to see if and when he will arrive. Now, we've been expecting him since yesterday for Giuliani, who was once the now former president's lawyer, to arrive here today. Now, other defendants in this case have first come to the Fulton County Courthouse here to meet with the district attorney's staff to agree on bond conditions. Then they've turned themselves in over at the jail to be booked, have their mugshot taken before being released on bond. So we are waiting to see if Giuliani's day plays out that same way. Now, for a reminder, Giuliani faces 13 counts in the criminal indictment, that main charge being racketeering connected to attempts to overturn the 2020 election in Georgia. We will have updates on Giuliani's meeting here at the courthouse, on air and online at 11alive.com. For now, Cheryl, I'm going to toss it back to you as we keep our eyes out here at the Fulton County Courthouse.
All right, thanks for watching that for us, Molly. So here's where things stand now. Of the 19 charged, 6 have now surrendered at the Fulton County Jail related to the Georgia election RICO case. Georgia Republicans David Schaefer and Kathy Latham were booked about 2 a.m. and released by 5:30 this morning. They each had a $75,000 bond. Ray Smith and Kenneth Cheesebro were also booked just hours ago. The surrender deadline for everyone you see on the screen is noon Friday. We have team coverage at the courthouse and the jail. We'll keep you posted as we see other defendants. Former President Donald Trump says he plans to turn himself in tomorrow. 11 Alive's Jerry Carnes has more on what's shaping up to be another busy day at the jail.
My legal team and I will vigorously contest every count of the indictment.
And so it begins. Accused of taking part in a criminal conspiracy to overturn the 2020 vote in Georgia, attorney John Eastman surrenders to authorities at the Fulton County Jail. After he is booked and set free on bond, a defiant Eastman speaks.
Do you still think the election was stolen?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Still.
No question. No question in my mind.
Eastman's Tuesday surrender was followed by the early Wednesday morning surrender of former Georgia Republican Party Chairman David Schaefer, who turned himself in at the jail around 2 a.m. Also appearing at the jail overnight Wednesday, Kathy Latham, former chair of the Coffee County Republican Party. Both are accused of taking part in the so-called fake elector scheme, where 16 Republicans signed documents falsely claiming Donald Trump won Georgia's 2020 vote. Scott Hall surrendered Tuesday. He's accused of taking part in an alleged data breach of the Coffee County election system. 8 others have made bond arrangements as they prepare to turn themselves in. And then there's former President Donald Trump, who himself announced that he will surrender at the Fulton County Jail on Thursday. His former chief of staff, Mark Meadows, has filed an emergency motion asking a judge to immediately move his case to federal court so he can avoid arrest. Meadows has asked for an extension beyond Friday's deadline to surrender. District Attorney Fonnie Willis has responded with a sharp no.
In a few hours, everything we're watching unfold today and this Fulton County case will be a main topic in the first Republican debate for the 2024 presidential election. Candidates will take the stage tonight in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Fox News is hosting. 8 of the Republican candidates met some qualifications from the Republican National Committee to appear on stage. Former President Trump says he'll skip out on the debate. Instead, he recorded an interview with former Fox News host Tucker Carlson. The debate airs tonight at 9 on Fox News.